Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be commencing my review of the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Shao Kahn action figure. Is this action figure a paragon of resounding perfection, or is it characterized by insipid, unalloyed mediocrity, or should be relegated to the dumpster? In the form of a quantitative score, I have to rate this action figure to be a 7 out of 10. It's meritorious, to say the least, and is a quintessential action figure of Shao Kahn. However, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, much to my agony, much to my distress, much to my grief, he commands a steep, staggering, exorbitant, lofty, cost-prohibitive premium price of $20 plus sales tax, which is 250% greater than the retail price of an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure. In stark contrast to an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure, he's devoid of a Build-A-Figure piece for a colossal, robust behemoth of a 14 to 16 inch Build-A-Figure. Furthermore, unlike an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure, he lacks a comic book. In other words, he's not bundled with a comic book, unlike an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure. Additionally, he has scant accessories. He only comes bundled with 2 accessories, in spite of the fact that he commands a steep retail price that is 250% greater than the retail price of an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure. His accessories encompass a stand as well as an armament, and the moniker of his hammer, I believe, is Deathbringer. Now he's donning his Mortal Kombat 11 attire, which is a Bane of the Earth's Realm skin. So I like his deco, it's nifty, it's novel, it's aesthetically appealing. What are some redeeming qualities appertaining to this figure? Well, he emulates his video game counterpart. He embodies his video game counterpart in plastic form, so he looks akin or identical or homogeneous to his video game counterpart. But unlike his video game counterpart, he is not comprised of pixels. Instead, he's comprised of plastic or plastic particles that are consolidated together. He possesses 22 points of articulation, so he has latitude for dynamic posability. I would have preferred if he had 32 to 40 points of articulation, just as an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure possessed. They had more latitude for dynamic posability, and if you recollect, they even had finger joint articulation. That's not the case with the Shao Kahn. He ostensibly has semi-open hands. He can at least wield his weapon and give his adversaries a much-needed trouncing, to say the least. So he looks like he's poised for battle. He's a bestial, savage character. He's mighty, burly, bulky, and ready and raring to enter the fray and ravage his adversaries and beat them to a bloody pulp. He's menacing, intimidating, cunning, conniving, iniquitous, and sadistic. His action figure is a high-quality sculpt, high-quality details, high-quality shadings, high-quality textures. He has those cylinders. As I stated earlier, if you recollect, he is a quintessential Shao Kahn action figure. My only gripe appertaining to this figure is that he commands a cost-prohibitive price point. And if a company is going to charge 250% more for an action figure that is akin to an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure in terms of its quality, if they're going to charge a retail price that is at least 250% greater than the retail price of an $8 Topaz Marvel Legends action figure, there should be at least 250% more value consolidated into the package. So in this context, the Shao Kahn action figure should be bundled with additional figures. It should be bundled with more armaments for the figure to wield. It should be bundled with Build-A-Figure pieces. However, for what we receive, I guess I cannot whinge beyond the aforementioned complaint, because this action figure is practically impeccable. The only issue here is that the price point is cost prohibitive. For the avowed Mortal Kombat fan, and action figure collector. So 7 out of 10 is my final verdict. I'm done adjudicating over this matter. Do I recommend procuring the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Shao Kahn action figure? If you can afford to do so, then by all means do so. If you're destitute and indigent, then you may want to abstain from doing so. If you recollect, the Jazzwares Mortal Kombat action figures were priced around $8 plus sales tax, and they were similar to the $20 McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 action figures. The only difference is they were part of a 6-inch scale line, unlike the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat action figures, which are subsumed under a 7-inch scale figure line. So this action figure will coincide eminently well with the prodigious 7-inch action figure collection, and you can even integrate him on a shelf with 6-inch action figures. He's supposed to tower over most characters, and he does. I hope that you found this video to be enthralling and insightful. This Shao Kahn action figure is stupendous and stellar in every facet. I just would have hoped that he could have come bundled with additional figures, or at least Build-A-Figure pieces. There should be more value furnished to the customer at the $20 plus sales tax price point. Fortunately, this action figure is not $80 at this juncture, but I doubt it will plunge in price in the pending future. If anything, it's more than likely preordained to amplify in price beyond the $20 price point, just because this action figure appears to be coveted, and the supply is more finite than the demand. I hope that you found this video to be engrossing. Have a blissful night. Goodbye.